If you believe you'll fail in trading, then you're right, because you'll act in ways that will make it happen. This is called a self-fulfilling prophecy. In this video, I'm going to explain how it can sabotage traders, but how you can also flip it in your favor. The term self-fulfilling prophecy was first introduced in 1948 by the American sociologist Robert K. Merton. He described it as a false belief or expectation that leads to behaviors which make the belief come true. His classic example was actually in the field of finance. And he said, if people believe a bank is unstable, they rush to withdraw their money, the bank collapses, and the belief is confirmed. So let's take a look at why this is important for us as traders. So if a trader thinks, I'm not good at trading, I always mess it up, this belief makes them hesitate on valid setups, so maybe entering too late or missing the trade completely, cutting winners out of fear, avoid journaling or reviewing because it won't help. These behaviours lead to poor results. The poor results then reinforce the original belief. See, I knew I couldn't do this. That's the self-fulfilling prophecy loop. The negative belief drives behaviour that produces the very outcome feared. Now, the flip side is just as powerful. You can have a positive self-fulfilling prophecy. Let's take a look. Now, if a trader believes, I'm capable of following my plan with discipline, that belief will guide their behaviour. They'll be patient, consistent. This will lead to better outcomes, which reinforces the initial belief that they're capable, which increases their confidence. This is why not only recording chart-related data such as did I win, did I lose, what was my profit and loss, but also journaling emotion-related data is so important, because how you think affects every decision you make on the chart. And you might be having some unhelpful thinking patterns that you're not currently aware of, that is leading to behaviors which are causing you inconsistent trading results, and then reinforcing an unhelpful belief that you have about trading or your ability as a trader. In my course, Embodied Trader, which is linked below or in the bio, I have a trigger journal which you can use, which brings your awareness to situations that make you break your rules and identify what was going through your mind in that moment. What were you thinking that led to that behavior? And we know that thoughts are not facts. They're very automatic. They just pop into your mind. They're very personal to you and the situation at the time, but they're just mental events and they're not objective truths. So we can actually challenge them. We can build skills to challenge them with the evidence and facts and make them be more balanced, or even just choose to distance ourselves from the thoughts. It's that idea that I am not my thoughts. And when you're able to have that distance between you and your thoughts, you can choose thoughts and beliefs that are going to be more helpful for you, that are going to get you to where you want to. So if you then believe that you are a consistently profitable trader, you believe you're someone that trades with calm, clarity, focus, and discipline, you will start to act that out. And then that inevitably will lead to better outcomes, which reinforces the belief that you are capable. So if you're struggling with consistency at the moment, maybe you have a trading edge, a technical edge, you know that it works. Maybe it's working for other people, maybe it's working for your mentor, maybe you've back tested it and you've seen that it works on paper, but you're just at a point where you can't make it work for yourself. You're still sort of breaking your own rules. Then it's the psychological edge that's missing. And I would highly recommend my course as a way for you to identify your own unhelpful patterns, and it offers you tools that you can implement in real time to raise your awareness of what's going on and to move you towards consistency. So if your current outcomes are inconsistency in your trading results, with this self-fulfilling prophecy in mind, I want you to choose a narrative for yourself. Maybe you'll say to yourself, I am a disciplined trader. I trade with clarity. I trade with calm. I trade with focus. Tell yourself that story. Let that be your narrative. And let's see what impact that has on your outcomes.